started, woo, that probably sounded really loud because I just remembered that the mic is close to my face.
Oh, you peaked already?
Nope.
It's downhill from here.
Well, it doesn't matter. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu. This is our attempt at this may be a short session because Nick had a cunning plan.
I think it still is gonna work. Instead, you're fussing at me for it. All right, get on the ball, bud.
It's all on him.
Get
I
on
just
the
wanted you
ball.
to know if this session is short
I
or
thought you were
ineffective.
Please
send your complaints to
Send your complaints to my email address that I will give right now.
Add him on Discord.
It's flashing on the screen right
His
now.
name isn't actually Nick on Discord because he changed the N.
No, I changed it back. and I added a period at it now. So, add me on Discord at Nick period at.
Send him an email.
I'm not putting out my real Discord.
We're gonna
on here.
stop.
Send him an email at
I'm not gonna do that,
furaffinity.net. Oh, what is this? Get this shit the fuck out of my... Get this shit the fuck out of my...
Why did you click on it? You spoiled it.
Get that shit the fuck out of here.
Oh my Is that Gantz?
Yes.
Do not post... Do not post raw Gantz spoilers.
He told you. He told you what it is, though.
I labeled it and I put spoiler tag. What do you want from me?
What? No,
it's
I was
like
making
a fucking
joke. I
meme
just
where
don't
it's
want
like,
that shit in my fucking...
Oh, okay.
The rawest.
I do not need that kind of pestilence.
There were multiple.
all right, enough Gantz. I thought we were gonna be on the ball. Come on.
I thought so too,
good.
but then he's pulling this shit.
I'm just waiting for us to
really
start.
quiet.
Yeses.
Hey
I'm just waiting for us to start.
If
How's it
everybody
going?
sounds really quiet on the recording, I want you to email your complaints to Nick at furaffinity.net again.
Why do you keep saying that?
Make sure that all of your anthrax is sent to some fucking place in bumfuck South Carolina.
It's North Carolina con.
Shit, I forgot.
It's
They're
one
the
of the
same
other. They'll
goddamn
find it. They'll
stadium.
redirect it.
Does anybody
Make sure to
really
add me on
differentiate
Discord
between them?
for nothing. I won't talk to you if you add me on Discord.
But if you at him on Discord, he will respond very quickly.
if you at me, I will say multiple
Here's
things
the
about you and
difference
your
between
family.
North Carolina and South Carolina. North Carolina is like, and South Carolina is like.
What
See, there's a subtle difference.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey guys.
All right, remember.
Yeah. Remember
Okay.
what?
All right, let's see what Nick had said. He said.
No, you're gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna serve it.
Aaron!
All right, go for it.
Last time on Call of Cthulhu, our intrepid heroes,
Or what?
Me?
Not so sure about that one, Chief.
shut up, came together over the soggy biscuit. Bronson was the slowest, so he had to eat it. But then they came
He broke a
together.
leg!
But then they came together in London to see a play that they had been mysteriously called to and compelled to visit. A rather disturbing play, as it turned out, dealing with something called the Yellow Sign and Carcosa and the Stranger, and all of this mysterious stuff. Stop this. I'm trying to do something. This is a short set. Stop! Okay, that's pretty funny though. I really want to know the story behind that.
I know!
He looks like he aged 10 years.
It looks like a different man.
His chin just expanded.
He's oh!
Different man.
No! Okay, so... shut up. Making it through the play with most of their sanity intact, they interacted with the playwright, who turned out to be kind of crazy. And then they went
been
home
one,
and
yeah.
had some finger sandwiches by the bushel.
But I didn't have any, I swear.
I think you might have had a
Nice.
few.
I'm... no!
I think Hans had a couple, isn't that right, Hans?
That's right, huh? Yeah.
he's looking down, he's like twisting his foot,
He's like fucking kicking the dust.
Oh!
kicking the dirt.
Yeah.
They then received correspondence from a member of this mysterious foundation, the Caretaker, who is setting them up with a bit of a job to pretend to be a psychologist, in order to, solve a problem bestowed upon them by Dr. Highsmith, which they don't know the precise nature of the problem yet, but they are to meet him on the 28th of October, which is a couple, like a week or 10 days from now. So it's a bit of a hike.
I found your fur affinity, and it seems.
That's not mine.
I swear, dude!
That is exposed.
That isn't mine. You can't.
Marvel, stop telling everyone about my first.
You registered for fur affinity when you were 10?
That's not mine.
Why do you keep posting about helicopters, Nick?
Yeah, it's really weird, the obsession with helicopters.
I didn't know you were into that kind of thing, dude. Stop posting this shit.
Dance is fucking great.
I
don't really understand.
Stop talking. You guys then went back to the theater to see if you could glean any more information, and surprise, surprise, you did glean some information. That information being most of the cast is dead.
Well, we only found like 4 bodies.
With the actress who played Casilda wandering out into the street and being hit by a car.
Dumb
A number
bitch.
of other bodies discovered inside. The actor who played the stranger mysteriously disappearing into the folds of the robe after giving a bizarre speech. And then, almost out of nowhere, the playwright Talbot S. disappearing, being equally cryptic and wandering off into the day. And as we rise the curtain on this next episode,
Stop typing.
what the fuck did you just say?
Uh-oh.
What?
What did you just say?
I said stop typing. Sophie was
good.
typing quite loudly.
Can't make me. I was making a funny reference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was
It is a funny
agreeing with you.
reference. I smiled at it.
I
Saw
did
it.
smile as well.
Whoa, oh my god.
Here we go. Here's a classic.
Water just went through the pipes in my house. Stop this.
Wow, that's really weird, huh?
Stop posting these dead fucking memes in my Call Couture channel!
That is hot.
Stop
What
it!
what better place to post dead memes than Cthulhu?
Alright, here's a relevant one there.
I guess that is not dead which can eternal lie.
12 plus. Rat.
With strange eons, I'm gonna cut off my own head.
Same.
Can I watch?
Yes, pay-per-view. So, as we come back in, you guys have just fled the theater in order to not be accosted by the bobbies who wanted to know what all this was then.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. That's right.
And, it's like,
Asshole.
I don't know.
It's like,
It's like 11:30.
It's just in time to get some supper.
That's not.
Oh wait, no. What's the British word for lunch?
That's
Lunch.
Punch.
Tea.
No, he said lunch.
We're gonna have some tea, guys.
It's
We're
tea
gonna have tea.
time.
It's time for you to have some tea.
Wanna go to tea time? We're gonna watch Downton Abbey.
Watch what?
This, the Queen's making an address. Everyone get the pot
Oh,
idea.
who's the king or queen right now? I don't remember.
It's like
George?
King Edward or something, or George maybe.
No. I think Edward's after this one.
Might be a George.
I think.
What are we discussing?
What George are they
The
at?
royal family is done. There's only going to be the queen.
What are you
Well, currently there's. Shit.
I think there's a
There's-
king
At
at this
fourth?
point in history.
Oh, you mean at this time? I think it's George
Yeah.
V.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think it's George V.
Okay, I don't know. This took me way too long to do.
Yeah, George V.
George the Fifth.
Don't worry, he'll die after.
I felt like it was like a George.
Yeah, he dies in 36.
Yeah, and then it was Edward.
Why?
Or at least I believe
Why?
it said we're next, right?
It came to me, okay?
I wish it had come to me as well, but now it's here, and I don't know how to
I
get
wish-
rid of it.
I wish I'd come.
You can never get rid of it.
I don't think
It's an
Ronnie would
unbuddy
ever
ghost.
make the trains run on time.
Sure about that one, Chief?
No, he would make
Try to pick
touch.
up the-
He would make touch trains run on time.
He would stop picking up the trains without their consent.
No, stop.
What?
Don't.
Anyways. So, that's where we are. That's what is happening. That's the haps. We're 10 minutes into this fucker.
Okay, so what we had to do was go...
I'm gonna go read the book.
What?
I'm gonna read the book.
Oh wait, no, I fucking
I
grabbed...
read the- Don't you
Hey.
dare.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Uh-oh.
I will tell the bank if you take this from me.
Uh-oh.
You're a piece of shit. I swear to God, if you fucking...
I need.
I swear to
I'm
God,
going to
I
tell
need
Mom.
proof.
one of these fucking days.
I
One of these
need
days, right
proof.
now.
And if you take it first, I have no guarantee you did not tamper with it.
Alright, fine, but I'm gonna be over your shoulder as you're reading it.
Anyway, yeah.
So, do you want to read it too?
Sure.
Sure, he says. Look, I'm reading it.
But I'm also reading it, I'm like skimming it.
I need to know how it ends.
Where are you guys reading this?
What is this? You know, we have to go back to a place of location unless we want to go to tea time and read it.
I don't think we should read it in
You're
public, I'm
to
gonna be
go
honest.
To a place of location.
A closed location with closing.
You just go back to the townhouse if it's not too far away.
Let's just go back in the theater, guys. The lighting's really nice.
The theater that is now being locked down as people realize
I
there's a
mean,
lot of
if
dead
we
bodies
just
in there.
maybe the cop can read it to us, like a
I
bedtime
don't-
story.
No, let's go back to the
The
townhouse.
Yellow King! What's all this then?
I can't wait for a Bobby to come in and arrest the
Did you know
Yellow
that
King in the final
yellow isn't
encounter.
a real color and was actually invented by the government?
Damn.
Just like the Yellow King.
Damn.
He's actually a member of the Illuminati.
Helicopters aren't real and don't actually fly.
The Yellow King is actually,
What's holding them, though?
A helicopter?
throw out
Black
an Illuminati
magic.
name for me. Who's the Yellow King?
The
Grug.
Pope. Grug. Oh, I said the Pope.
Did you say Grug?
Grug.
Oh no, a Grug posting.
That's his name, Grug.
No more
Early
Grug
for this.
posting. This is
Bro,
the
we're,
conclusion of
we're
our
having
Grug
the
posting.
Grug moment right
You
here.
can't. You cannot
Drugs.
stop Grug Post.
I
No,
will
Grug
stop
posting,
the Grug
Grug,
posting.
Grug posting needs to fucking die. It's lost its touch on me.
Grug is good.
never fun.
Depends on the Grug.
It was always funny.
It was funny for a good bit, like way longer.
Grug by Rock. Rock no fall.
Like that's
Yeah,
At least it's had a Grug moment, you know?
What is this? What is this fantasy you're laboring under? That Grug posting is new. Caveman talk has always been funny.
It is. I don't know what you.
This is my central conceit, is that caveman talk is funny. It stops being funny when you give it a fucking name like Grug posting and you poison
never
the
actually
well.
I've never heard or used that term until you.
Are you saying it's very picker as fuck?
alright,
Holy
come on,
shit.
alright,
You
alright,
were
Yeah,
like
back in the
started,
townhouse.
Alright, we're going back to the fucking townhouse.
Now. It's so fun.
I've got Arpel at 200%. I can barely hear him.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
It's because I don't have my mic next to my face.
First, we have to read.
Everybody
illegal-
sounds quiet for me tonight. I don't know why.
I don't know, turn up your fucking computer volume.
Turn up your computer volume.
Anyways,
Pull up your computer
blah, blah, blah.
volume.
You guys head back to the townhouse. Shut up. You guys go back to the townhouse.
Yes.
You go in, you close the door, you shut it. It's shut, it closed. You're in the townhouse.
Okay, read
Great.
the book.
I
Alright.
sit there in the doorway or next to the door and I read the book. You gotta be in a safe location. Thresholds are the best place.
Sure. Whatever you say, man.
Fine.
That's what they say.
What? Shut the fuck up.
You gotta be near the thresholds.
You go to the center of the house and we read the script.
Okay, you go to the dead center of the house.
We get in a circle.
Yeah, am I standing on something?
You are directly below a load-bearing beam.
Oh, good, it bears the load.
Yeah.
That means it won't hit me.
I pick up the small man and I move him to a safer location where there's nothing above him or to the sides.
Okay. So you carry him around the house like a small child for a little while till you find a nice, comfy child safe zone.
Yes.
With nice, all the edges have been rounded off.
Just strap him in.
There's like foam on everything.
I bet he's wearing a fucking like.
Now he's got a bib.
Yeah.
Why is the word foam making me feel so uncomfortable?
I got to foam.
Is that why?
Might be.
I got to foam.
I think that's why it's making me feel uncomfortable. I think I'm.
Don't Google
foam
foam adventure.
You can't stop me.
Ancestral memory of the foam cringe video.
Oh, look at this. It says, oh no.
Then.
Oh, how embarrassing. I am cursed from reading this script. Oh no.
Alright.
Where's the part where they say it? Shit.
You open the shut up. You open the script.
Mhm.
And William's reading over his shoulder.
Okay.
Is anybody else nearby? You guys just like hanging back.
Get in a circle, right?
We're going to, does everybody want to read?
I mean, let's just listen to. Is he gonna read out loud or is he just?
Yeah, you're gonna read it out
I
loud?
guess I could.
Yeah. Okay. Do that.
Sure.
Is that legal? Is that street legal?
Is that legal? Can I?
I'll make it legal.
I don't know. Is this stand your own ground law? Can I stand on this ground?
What?
I'm a bit further away.
Don't
I'm a bit on
acknowledge
my
it.
own
There was
area.
silence. Like,
Can I read it aloud to everybody?
Yes, I mean if you want
Not
to. It's your
funny.
fucking
Didn't
character.
laugh. You can choose to ignore a player. Don't worry, it's fine.
No, I have to interact. I have to engage with my players, Brandon. See, this is what makes
Oh, I'm
me such
sorry.
a good, noble, and just keeper.
do you really have to though? Like, do you hear what he says, right?
Or when you've done a bad thing.
I'm helping.
Incidentally,
All right, reading.
just want to put that up there. Okay, we're done. You turn to the first page of the script. And Johnny, it's Johnny. Johnny's dead.
He's back.
Joseph.
Guess who's back?
How you doing, fellas?
I got confused because you keep fucking naming your Discord name your dead character and it's throwing me off.
I have to memorialize them for as long as they're dead.
It's still confusing.
What was the shortest one?
Until the next
Huh.
character.
Joseph.
No. What was the last one that I? What was the longest death?
Sorry, I swear to God.
What?
We have a shortened amount of time. I would like to get some progress done, and you're over here being like, yeah, but what about this?
This is
Yeah, I
why
was
we can't
talking
do
to
these shorter
myself.
sessions.
Yeah, but we're having a good time, isn't that what
We are having a good time, but
All right.
We're just out here with the boys.
I could be watching the finale of season 3 of Deep Space Nine, but instead I'm here.
Yeah, having a good time.
I'm having
This
a
guy
good
thinks
time.
that Deep Space Nine is a good show. And he's
Oh, I
right.
don't think it. I know it.
He's
Nick.
correct.
But HK, how many times have you watched the season 3 finale to Deep Space Nine?
0.
Oh, you're in for a treat then.
It's a
yeah.
good one.
I've enjoyed the
Is this your
portion of
first
it I've
time
been
through
able to
Deep
watch.
Space Nine? No more small talk.
Damn it! Fuck!
You fucking almost stopped me, you son of a bitch, because you talked about something
And
interesting.
here we go. Oh, here we go.
This script.
Look at that.
No!
I'm done.
shut
I'm
up, Zoe.
I'm
Jesus
stopping
fucking
recording.
Christ.
Muted!
I'm done. I'm ending it.
Damn it!
Jesus fucking titty fucking Christ. Okay.
there he is.
Now you're nice and fucking quiet
Hello.
while I fucking talk.
You did the teacher thing.
Jesus Christ.
Is he doing the funny thing?
Yes.
So, I'm not holding this button down the whole time, so shut the fuck up. Joseph. This script is different than you remember it being portrayed. It almost seems like a different play entirely. Did I restart the recording? Good. It's... You remember the play being kind of frustratingly written, kind of interesting but stilted in places, with a lot of circular dialogue. But this is beautiful. It's flowing, it's elegant, it's poetic. There's passages, you're only a couple of pages in, there are passages that are bringing a tear to your eye. It's maybe one
He's
of the most
reading it aloud,
things,
isn't he?
one of the most incredible things you've ever read. And William, you don't even like plays. You don't give a shit about writing, none of that artsy nerd shit. You find you've got a lump in your throat reading this. You feel your heart beating faster. You're not sure what it is, but it's almost like you see a reflection of yourself in the writing, like something in these characters and their dialogue, something speaks to you, understands you in a way that no person you've ever talked to ever has. It's incredible. And all of you guys have gathered around for them to start reading out loud, but they just stare and keep flipping through the pages, smiling, enraptured.
Ooh.
So are there ups and downs in this story, or is it just like captivating and like enjoyable throughout the entire fucking thing?
It's a mixture. It starts off so beautifully. It starts off so powerfully, but as it goes on, you're gripped by this sort of quiet dread, this intense feeling of wrongness. But it's not an unpleasant wrongness. It's the kind of wrongness you feel if you're watching a really tense movie, or like something's really scary. It's that good terror.
Yeah, it's that anxiety sort of feeling.
Yeah, exactly. That anxiety you want.
Yes.
Like watching The Thing or something.
I love the new thing.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you bring that evil into my house of peace.
It's too late.
Big fan of Mary Elizabeth McGlynn in the house. That's not the right fucking person. What's the actress? What's the actress from The Thing?
Why do you think I would care?
I assume there are multiple.
I just referenced the singer from the Silent Hill series. That's not the right person.
Okay.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
What about Kim Bubs?
Very close. Shut up. And as it goes on, this tension gets stronger and stronger. The more you read, the more you hear about the pale stranger, the one in the pallid mask, and this talk of Carcosa, this strangeness that you can't understand, this horror that is dawning, the Yellow King, his sovereignty, his control. It's so oppressive, it's so strangling, but in a way that makes you feel exhilarated. And as you get deeper into the story, you start to realize that this terror you felt was your own resistance to the idea, almost like your mind was producing antibodies for something that was ultimately beneficial all along. This pale stranger wasn't here to terrify you or oppress you, he was here to guide you. This Carcosa wasn't here to take your humanity away from you, it was to bring you somewhere new. The Yellow King isn't here to dominate you, he's here to lead, to take you to a place of peace, of understanding, of oneness, of connection with everything. You understand this implicitly as it goes on, and at the end, when he refuses to mask, you don't see it as frightening like the characters do. You see it as him embracing who he really is, who he was meant to be, who you are meant to be. And you see a reflection of yourself in this pallid mask, this featureless mask that ultimately has no expression. You see it in your mind's eye, and you see your own face on it. It's a reflection of you. That's all it ever was. And when the Yellow King comes to take everyone away, it's not scary, it's not death. It's ascension. It's glory. It's beautiful. And that feeling you got at the beginning, that beauty that was taken over by the fear, comes back again full force. And you guys watch as Joseph and William are beginning to openly weep.
So beautiful.
Wait, why are we crying though? Like, what is our mind saying to make us cry? Are we crying because it's over, or for other
Because
reasons?
it's so beautiful.
You feel like you understand some essential truth of the universe now that you've read this.
Oh
You
God.
feel like you've glimpsed past the looking glass, like you were in a box your whole life, and they just opened the box and you look out and the world is so much bigger than you thought it was. Everything you thought you knew was a shadow of what really is there. You were the players on the stage, and this thing has helped you step off that stage and step into the light. Not the studio light, but the sun. That beautiful yellow sun. It's kind of ineffable. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi.
Okay.
But
I don't speak Spanish. Sorry.
I don't
Sorry,
speak
partner.
Russian, sorry.
I don't speak Portuguese.
Sorry, Padre.
Sorry.
Padre. Sorry, Sarge.
And at the end of it, as Joseph slowly closes the book, you...
Yes.
You're... It's weird, you're not sure how to place the feeling, but it's like you're just... There was a fear inside of you, and you don't feel afraid anymore.
As he was closing it, I felt that fear. Is what you're saying.
No, it's more like you always felt that fear and you didn't know it, and now it's gone.
Fear of the unknown.
Bro,
Fear something.
I'm still a little scared, guys.
Oh, you just sat there.
Yeah, you just sat there. You had
Oh
no.
yeah, I am
Dumbass.
really scared. But you are okay?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Did
gorgeous.
I read any of that out loud?
No.
So do you know the
No, because he
dialogue?
was crying too much. Like, we were so captivated by it. That's what Nick said.
Well, no,
We were
that's,
so
that's what I was
captivated by
asking.
that,
That's
like-
what I was asking the people.
None of it.
Do you know the end of the play? What she was saying?
Harple, stop.
I don't think I got that. Do I actually get specifics of the play?
You can go back and look at a specific line.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Can I try the ending of the last
Sure,
page
if you
and
want
see
to try
if?
to flip to the last page.
All right.
What do you mean if I want to try? Sure,
You can try it.
I'll try it. Try to flip to the last page.
Okay.
See if, or does my character start just? No, I can't. I gotta read from start to finish.
You flip to the last page?
Yes.
There's nothing on the page. It's entirely blank.
Do I also see that
God,
blank?
yeah.
That's like the 22nd last page.
I flip back a page.
It's blank.
All right. Let me see it.
I start flipping back page by page. I'm like, no, it's so good.
Nothing in this book.
It was
Well,
so
I go to the very first page. Is that blank?
I need I need William and I need Joseph to make sanity rolls.
Alright,
See
there it
this
is.
beauty disappear before your eyes.
Did you try holding it up to the light? Maybe it's lemon?
I'm gonna pee on the manuscript.
Do you...
I fail.
I got it.
Wait. What's my shit? I have 69 or 79.
69.
I have one or the other, and I either pass or I don't, but it won't fucking Gangnam Style.
Stranger Things 3, the game.
What?
Stranger.
Did they make a Stranger Things 2 the game?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I'm hoping
pretty
it's
sure
like
they did.
I'm hoping it's like Super Puzzle Fighter 2.
I don't know what that means.
It's a Candy Crush clone.
Yeah.
Stop.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 doesn't have a Super Puzzle Fighter 1 because it's named after Street Fighter 2, which
It's
used
a
properties
Marvel
from.
Puzzle Quest clone.
Ah,
God.
okay, I do have 79. I pass.
Okay, so neither of you take any sanity damage, but you are still shaken by this.
No.
Do you remember what the last word was?
Do I remember?
The
Do I remember
end.
any of the lines?
The
Just
end.
remember the feeling.
I just
Well, then
I can't put it in words. It was
It was really
hard,
perfect.
dude.
It was nice.
well, I'm glad you liked it.
Was there not something on the cover page when it was handed to me?
Yeah, the cover is, as a matter of fact, still there. It still reads the Queen of
Okay.
the Stranger, Talbot Estes, all that.
Okay, but then once I flipped past it, it was
It's all gone.
or was never there.
Oh my god,
Maybe.
you're not gonna believe the Stranger Things game timeline. Okay, not right now. Thank you.
Stop. Stop this.
I don't know what that means.
The first game is Stranger Things the game, the second game is Stranger Things 3 the game, the third game is Stranger Things Next Games.
What? What? Yeah, all right. It doesn't make sense, but okay.
Now
I don't know what to do now. Because Talbot Estes
hold on to that
wandered.
book, or like, can I hold on?
Oh yeah,
to it?
would you like to try and read it, guys? I
No,
didn't seem to read it out loud, but it looks blank.
I don't want to read that.
Why not? It was beautiful.
It was pretty good. Like, I don't even like.
It was
playing with
amazing.
This he hits his chest. This hit pretty hard.
and then it wasn't there anymore. That's not a real book.
Yeah, because someone
There's
took it.
something wrong
Was
with
it
it.
Yeah, but see, you
Somebody must have swapped it out while we were reading.
Yeah.
I think you
Was it one of
you
y'all?
are feeling magic emotions. The
Magic
to it.
emotion.
Not real emotions, yeah.
Yeah,
You might be right.
I don't
Maybe.
like it.
I
Try
mean,
and
it
read
did
it.
feel pretty
Here.
magical, didn't it?
You try.
No,
I shove it into. I don't.
Didn't it, Jeffrey, or whatever your fucking name is?
I offer it to the next person next to him. I don't know who that. Anker. Fuck.
I reject your
Here comes the
advance.
airplane. You gotta force feed him.
Here comes the train.
Here comes the train. Oh
Sit
no, we're in a
down.
checkpoint. Oh no, why aren't they waking up?
Well,
Yes.
did you read that letter? Do you know the letter you got?
The what? Sorry.
The letter you and Nick got.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
that's not. Oh yeah, I check it again. What is the date for that
I
again?
think it's 9 days from now.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a very long
October
time.
the 28th, so it's 10 days.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been a day yet.
Nope.
Well, it's been half a day, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
How long did it take us to read that? Or pretend to read it? Whatever. What? We sit there in silence. Everybody else sits and watching our faces.
No, it was a time lapse. It was a time lapse. You saw people coming and going from the room doing other things.
That's how you're gonna skip time, is you're gonna pull out the
Little
Queen of
e-cig.
the Stranger.
My mate. Perfect.
It turns
Well,
out there was a second Joseph.
I don't have any. I don't know what else we could do right now.
we could try to do research into the people involved in the production.
That's
I
or
guess,
I
like,
guess we
going to
could look up
London or
references to these places and such at the
Yeah,
library.
yeah. I mean, they don't sound real, but
Library is always a fun place to go to.
Let's go to the malt shop.
The library.
Malt shop.
Then the library.
There's a malt shop nearby with a built-in book
If you
place.
ever
It's
say
like-
the malt shop to me again,
It's like inside the library. I
What's
think.
So we're
wrong with the
talking to
malt
each other,
shop?
actually.
I think it's right
say,
inside the library.
fuck you.
I want to go to the virtual malt shop in Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase, and you can't stop me.
I also want to go to the virtual malt shop from Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase.
Are you being chased by a cyber ghost though?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it'd be a very relaxing
at his
place.
game.
That's the wrong thing.
Can
It
we?
doesn't matter.
Then we can go to the arcade.
Can we not think about
Who
anything
cares?
Scooby-Doo related?
We are Scooby Doo though.
I
Who's the
know,
dog?
but
You?
Scooby and Shag's really fucking me up right now.
Human what?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Scoob and Shag has been really fucking me
Oh.
up right now.
Oh.
Well, let's go to the malt shop.
Fuck whatever bullshit Araki is putting out these days. Scoob and Shag is the real shit.
It is though.
He's right, you know.
How dare he?
Okay, let me just look up. Let me look this thing here. Let's see.
Go for
How
it.
dare he make a better Tails Get Trolled?
I don't know. If it doesn't have one of the 9 forbidden words and Mario's eyes blasting out of his head, I don't know if it would be called.
Ah!
He's gonna say it.
That
Do you know that even with seatbelts on, people die in car crashes all the time?
That was just a fun fact I thought I'd share.
I just thought that was interesting.
I love that. I love this shit so much. Tales Gets Trolled is a masterpiece.
What's
Anyone
that?
should
I
fucking-
don't
I
have
hear you. I don't have fucking ears.
He's
God,
immune to trolling.
I don't care what anybody says. It's too funny to be fucking not.
Like it
it's
knows
too
what
funny
it's doing.
to be genuine.
It knows what it's doing.
Oh yeah. All right, so what?
It's
Am
no
I at the
fucking
malt shop?
Sonichu.
I read the malt shop.
You
Let
got
me into the
library.
malt.
Yeah, library. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to find this section of this on the library. That's why I was
Where's-
stalling.
Where's the
Understandable.
the whole time with Scooby Doo?
Yeah,
Library.
But then I
library.
I
got
don't believe you.
because you were talking about Scooby Doo.
He started
So
stalling.
really didn't help me.
He started stalling and then he got wrapped in himself. He's like, shit.
I got wrapped into
You
the
just
stall.
got you played.
I really am.
Congratulations. You played yourself. Alright, here, let me go back to shit posting. Hold on.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Not again.
Why did I take a picture of a bucket of sand? Oh, that was on the Craigslist, yeah.
Same.
The fucking curb alert of a bucket of sand. They're crazy.
You're crazy. Crazy.
then here we are. I'm reading a book about
Sand?
Okay, so you
Sand.
go there
Over
and
here?
you're looking. What are you trying to look for?
Like
well,
people who are involved with the production of this play as well as the locations, right?
so the main person would obviously be Talbot Estes, which he'll have some information at least. Shoot! What was the name of the person he mentioned in his story that died?
I don't think he ever gave us a name. He said something
He
about
gave
his
a
roommate or something.
name.
You never
He
got a
gave
name.
me. He gave me a first name.
No, I don't even think that.
Not during the story, but after, like, when he was giving me the script, I thought he gave me a name.
Oh.
Did mention a name. You were trying to ask him what the fuck he meant by like going home and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he told you would have to talk to Roby to find about that.
No, that was. Oh, Roby. Okay, well, that, he probably was just being his silly man
Roby the robot.
about robes.
I don't.
Alright.
I don't think this man was that far gone that he referred to a man wearing robes as Roby.
I could see him doing that. Whether he was insane or not.
That's something that we would do.
Yeah. Exactly. He's one of us.
No.
He turns around and he says, "By the way, it's me, Bronson. I'm you from 40 years in the future.
What?
Also, Tex-Mex, that was also you from the future.
They were all
That's how you're
Mehmet.
going to die.
Tex-Mex killed
Is that a
Bronson?
promise?
No.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, dude.
No. Come back.
Alright, well, we'll just go to the library, look up keywords such as the Yellow King in Carcosa, and also the actor, the more important actors like the Casilda and, really though, she was the most important.
Gotta get to the shores.
And Talbot Estes.
Where's my Robbie?
Okay, so...
Because I know he mentioned there being power in the key word, so the town, or the castle, my brain.
So, who's looking up what? Give me library use rolls for what you want to look up.
I want to look up more about these locations that moved me, the locations that were written in the script.
That's what I wanted to look up!
Yeah, well, I spoke first, fucker.
I already spoke about it all!
Okay, so make a library use for...
I got it.
Can I roll a competing library
You
use
don't-
roll? Can I grab the
don't
books from them?
find a single reference to any of those words.
Cool.
Can I
Carcos.
roll a fire use roll to make them both fail?
Yes. You can set the building on fire.
Ooh.
I mean, I am a PC. It's what I'm required to do at some point.
It's,
I think we're supposed to bring it after we
This
read.
is Team Fuoco, after all.
That's
I
right.
thought it was the
that's right.
Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood of Fuoco.
Well, I mean, we're not. Well, actually, we're all dudes again. So yeah, we're Brotherhood of the Brothers again.
Yeah, no
No.
grody girls anymore.
I don't know. I feel like we're too far gone from the Brotherhood of the Brothers now. I think
Yeah.
the pieces have been moved around too much. I think you need a new name.
Yeah, what's our new name then for our new gang?
Goodness.
We haven't developed yet.
That's
We're
true,
just.
What?
We'll make.
Well, at least in our 20s. What do you mean?
I haven't developed yet. I'm sorry.
Oh.
They're not. They haven't grown in yet.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Wink, wink. Talking about
Nudge, nudge.
He's not sure if he should nudge or not, so he's like,
Nudge? Question mark. All right, someone else make our library use. Let's go.
I make a library rule for Talbot S's.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can also say and, but the
Just do one at a
'cause-
time.
okay. Normal.
You find reference to Talbot Estes, but you don't find anything really you don't know. Just more stuff about how he's a weird eccentric who wrote, sort of pulpy horror bullshit, and then
Yeah.
started to get real weird in recent years.
Pretty much what we already knew.
Yeah.
What about the Yellow King and Hastur?
Wait. Why don't we let some of the people with high library uses start?
I have a high
Oh, I
library.
have
use.
20.
Wait, no.
Alright, you're right. Hans, I think you could do this.
Okay, I know.
Everybody deserves a shot. Can we?
I nearly failed out
Are
of.
you saying this requires a hands-on approach?
Can we assist with library uses or checks in general?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
wish
dropped
to
out of
assist Hans.
schooling, so I could go back to doing more acrobatics. So I'm very good at library use. That's this. Okay, there we go. D100, and I'm rolling. I hope I get ein eins.
I assist Hans.
I feel so chipper today. I don't know what it is. It's assist. Do I get a roll again?
Yes.
What?
Wonderful. It's the worst one. I failed.
How close are you?
Bronson, what is your
You
library
find a
use?
really,
Let's
really
check a
interesting
look.
book
44.
on how to do the perfect front flip.
Does anyone have higher than 44 library use?
I have what? That hasn't rolled yet?
Yeah.
Well, it's Felix or Bronson or Anker.
Do they have higher than a 44?
Yes, I do, in fact.
Then
Get it then. Get it. Get it.
Fine, I'll make use of my library use. Since
You go on, girl. You're always so good at books.
That's a big failure.
Oh god, we're gonna have to ask the librarian.
Wait, can we just ask the librarian?
Just
take a
push
look
the
at
roll, dude.
Lemma, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
No,
Getting
What? Hold on.
Get a gnarly paper cut and lose vision in one.
I need to know, Nick. What is the penalty if you fail a push library use?
You get a big paper cut.
Yeah! One of the bookshelves falls on you and you die.
Yeah.
Immediate death.
I don't know
You
about
get
that one,
skinned
guys.
in the library like Tex.
You take 1 damage for each book that
The
falls on you.
librarian comes and just
No, you make a very
Fucking
loud
skins
noise
you.
and the librarian beats you.
Yeah, we should start doing meat
she pulls out a big hammer.
If you
Like,
ever
it's like
fail
a big
any
like
check,
Harley
you die.
Quinn ass fucking giant hammer.
If you fail a check and then push it and fail it, you're dead.
That's it. The end.
No matter what, it doesn't matter the context.
You're dead. Like
It's a social context. You're trying to like
it's a social
talk
construct.
someone. All right, shut up.
Everybody understands that.
All right,
if
you know what?
try-
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take what I was going to say, which I thought was funny, and never say it because of you. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
not
Love
good.
you.
So what are we looking for again?
Can I look for more books, or am I still busy reading?
You can look again. This is now taking a good chunk of hours. This.
I mean, we got 10 days.
We don't have anything else to do.
I love books. This is my home. I look for things relating to the Yellow King.
Dear Princess Celestia, I'm so alone.
Trying to get
That
in there.
is
I love books.
a hard.
You don't find anything.
Frick, dude!
Oh, hey, your stuff. Yours here.
Oddly
Look.
enough, there's not a book just sitting in the library that tells you everything you need to know about an eldritch horror that nobody knows about.
What?
What?
I go to the librarian. Excuse me,
I think your
there's
records
more-
are incomplete.
What do you mean? The records can be incomplete.
Alright, I'm gonna try out that front flip technique I read about.
Ooh, in the library ons? You could scuff the floor.
Yeah, is there carpet anywhere?
Is there carpet anywhere?
He doesn't want to scuff the wood floor.
I want to make some food over here. Jesus Christ.
Someone else wrote a fucking library.
Okay, I roll the library use on Hustor.
You just
Where the hell
fucking
star?
did that!
No, I changed the name. It's different.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's different,
What are we
dude.
looking for? What are we really looking for?
Fuck! I need a lead, dude.
Maybe we should no. Wait,
Did we look up the actors? Did Nick do that? I think Nick did that.
Yeah. Maybe we should try to find some.
No, he looked
Have
up
we
the
read
renditions.
the newspaper for the day?
Shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Did we?
Wait, did we?
Yeah.
You did.
Maybe we should try to find some
Yeah, that's what we
old,
found out.
some
it was
old
Nick.
fucking dude that loves plays, who knows Talbot Estes, and talk to him. He's like, well, I remember he told me about something very important. You know?
Well, the only two people I talked to in the cast are dead. Well, one of them is maybe dead.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Rest in peace.
What?
He
died.
Poor Sean.
Rest
Just
in
it feels
peace.
like just yesterday he was telling me you can't let a woman get the last word. You gotta give her a smack on the mouth.
Man, I didn't know he was a Ferengi.
Shit.
He hides his riches very well.
Because I don't think there are any.
He's got the lowest for theater.
The name of the play is The Place, so we looked that up. What about The Queen and the Stranger? Why does it say adapted from the French, by the way? I don't get that.
It's the French.
What does it mean?
Culture.
What is it? What does that mean?
I don't know, what does it fucking sound like, dude?
I don't know what that means.
What do you mean adapted from the French? Like you adapted this play from the French? Like,
yeah, was there
French
a French
culture?
version that did it before?
What- Yeah.
Yes.
Or is there like?
Then
Because
why would you say the
it
French?
honestly does sound fucky.
Like, why wouldn't you say adapted from like the French language or from French.
Can we get like a bonus roll for the library use because we're now like, okay, maybe we should focus on French literature.
Go for it.
Cool.
Wow.
Hey, nice. This is
Look
our
for
ticket, boys.
Le Yellow King.
Le Yellow King, that's what they call him.
L.A. Yellow.
Hard.
That's French for...
That's French for hard.
Like a hard.
You find nothing.
Great.
But libraries are the
How
answer.
about no? I look up the publisher, the Liebler co-managers. Have they had any incidents like this before? Or the Dorland Agency?
Go for it.
Can I roll a day?
I'm waiting for. Hold on. Damn it! He didn't say it immediately. Normal.
Nothing.
I was hoping as soon as he heard the dice, he'd say nothing.
I thought
Yeah, interesting stuff.
Felix is going to look up a book on how to do bookbinding.
Okay.
Cool.
Good idea. Good idea. I look up a book on how to understand plays.
Dick around.
I look up.
I don't
a
think
book-
there's anything here. I think he was trying to like fuck with us. Yes,
I
it's
look.
Tuesday.
I look up on book on how to understand plays better. Wait.
You don't find shit.
I didn't get it. Oh man! I'm
Look
never
at,
gonna understand this play.
I found the book about corn.
Ooh, what kind?
Yellow.
That might be related. Might be onto something, Hans.
The king in yellow.
Corn?
The king in corn. The king in corn.
Well,
Wait a minute.
what else can we do?
Dude, did we look at the locations? Did we do that?
What about the shores of the...
I need to open my...
The shores? The shores of Lake Hali?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's, we didn't look any of that up, so... What if it's real?
You don't find anything relating to the shores of Harley.
Wait, we didn't even get to roll yet.
Because I know
What
there's
did you-
nothing there. I'm
Yeah, no, fucking... Because Nick looked up locations in general anyways.
Maybe we should go to...
How about looking up about the St. Agnes Asylum for the Deranged?
Yeah,
Sounds-
yeah. I like that.
Sounds good to me.
And the, which one was it? What's the guy's name?
Highsmith. Dr. Highsmith.
Oh, we looking for his
addresses?
recipe?
Is what?
Oh, that was the guy that sent it. Yeah.
Is that a reference?
I look up about Charles Highsmith.
Trophy. Heisman! It's a reference! It's a joke!
He's
I fail.
fucking great at football.
Nice.
I fail. Very badly, I might add. A 98.
It's fine, we all laugh.
Can
I pat him on the
I'm
back
gonna
and say,
I'm gonna help
you
him.
did,
I'm gonna help
you
him.
did your best.
Alright, come on.
I tried. I don't. I just saw high and I was like,
19.
weed.
Nice.
And
Man,
I
it
just
feels
thought
fucking it feels awful to see a number like a 19 and then realize your library use is not very good, and that's just a normal.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
but you
that's
still
what
got
you
it,
get
though.
for retiring your character.
You're right.
What were you looking up?
What was his name?
Charles Highsmith,
That guy.
Charles Highsmith.
the guy about Scooby phobia.
Yeah, no. I was looking up some shit about the. Or you know what?
Oh, did you want
that
St.
works.
Agnes Asylum for the Deranged?
No, yeah, but I feel like yours is going to be better than the asylum in general.
You find a little bit of information on Dr. Highsmith. He's a psychoanalyst and a doctor of moderate renown.
Mhm.
He's not he's not particularly famous or important. He's superintendent of the St. Agnes Asylum. He graduated from the University of London in 1900. He's a member of the British Psychoanalytic Society. Other than that, I mean, he just seems to be like he's got a couple of like secondary credits on some papers. He doesn't have much to
all right.
his name.
I got
Are
another
there
one.
any of these papers that
I got another one.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going to
wait,
talk.
sorry.
Thank you. are there any of these papers that it can be like, well, you did this, and then like just stroke them off, I guess, when we talk to them in 9 days.
Oh yeah.
Like what are the names of some of these papers?
You're right. That would be good.
Be like, holy shit,
I told him I read
you wrote
that
this? I love that paper.
I loved you in.
Yep.
I had one.
And
that
Mamma
Nick
Mia.
interrupted me.
Schindler's List.
I love your work on
I was going to say you've got a mail.
Not the movie, just the actual list.
Oh, he wrote it?
the one that's in 1929. Like, good list. I don't know what it's for, but
Yeah.
I'll just leave this here. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Schindler's Fist.
do you find any, or does he find any?
Yeah. I think he's trying to think of some fucking papers off the top of his head.
Essentially, you find his investigation of the insane asylum patient, Frederick Valenzuela.
Oh, I've heard of this guy.
He sounds.
He loves the
No,
French.
something about
Yeah, he does. He is French. Yeah.
He
And
is French.
It was sort of his investigation into how does the mind of the truly deranged work.
It's an autobiography.
Yeah. What were the results in this paper? Did he figure it out?
No,
It was an autobiography.
couldn't be done.
If anything, I think
Oh,
it
it
might have
says
made
here
his
is-
and reconsider.
He's married. That's pretty neat.
You can say that.
This here, his spouse is really cute. Oh, that's nice.
He's double married.
Whoa!
All right.
Quirky.
All right. How about the paper "Basic Anxiety and Ontological Insecurity"? Because that's the Dr. Karen feeling a little horny.
What?
That he.
Well,
We should probably learn about that.
That's
if we're
something
gonna-
that you supposedly wrote, I think.
Yeah, that's something
Oh,
we
is
wrote.
it? Is it
Something
something
that
it must
something that
exist.
I am going to have to like.
I'm gonna
make
have to
up.
reference this.
You guys
Why
gotta
not?
memorize your papers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can we like find an actual copy?
I'm
of the
gonna have
paper?
to
'Cause I don't
reference
wanna-
this somewhere.
Yeah, we don't want to.
I'm just gonna walk in like, how about the paper?
Hey, remember what the letter said? I'm the one taking charge in this. I'm the one who has the cover. Everyone else
Oh,
is
you're
just-
the psychologist?
Paper.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So
It's a
the paper was about being a
All right, Jonathan or Jeffrey, whatever your fucking name is. That's a good idea. We should try and find an actual copy of that paper because I don't know what's in it and don't want to reference something, that isn't in it. Can we find it?
It's
Don't
not
wanna
too
make
hard
it.
to find. It
Thank
seems
God.
like the caretaker circulated this paper somewhat. You see your name on it.
Hey, that's me.
Oh, that works.
Well, it's not me, but
Interesting.
That's me.
It's reading it is almost near impossible. Your eyes glaze over as you do. But you after staring at it for a little while, you feel like if you were asked any direct questions about it, you should be able to parrot some of the information.
Good.
I don't know if that'll hold up, but we'll just have to distract him.
Yeah.
Other
And
thing.
he asks a question. Look, a bird!
Hey, look over there.
I mean,
Fine,
we're gonna
look.
do that naturally, so. I want to look up about the murder for the patient, the murder of the father and sister,
I
and
don't
see
think you
about
have
who that
names,
man's
do you?
is. No, I have a W
Yeah,
in Herefordshire, I assume.
Suffering.
Or that the man was
that
committed
little
to the
information,
St.
it's gonna
Agnes.
It's gonna be damn near impossible to find
Fuck.
anything, really.
What about him having Scooby phobia?
What?
Scotophobia.
Wanna look up
Scooby-phobia?
Scotophobia?
I don't know. I meant about him having it, I guess. But if that's still not enough, I don't know.
No,
Oh, he has a brother too.
it wouldn't be
That doesn't-
widely publicized, his phobia.
Are there any double murders
Him
in?
running up to him and scaring him with the exact things he's afraid
Run,
of.
Maggie! Oh! Oh God!
Oh god, fuck.
Hey, there's a brown talking dog out there. Get away! Get
You're
away!
not
Get
gonna be
away!
able-
Get away!
You're not going to be able to track him down with this
Oh,
level of information.
no double murders in autumn of, was it 26?
Yeah, I mean, shit. That is a decent amount of.
I feel like that'd be popular, especially because it says he's from a good line, which implies he has standing.
If anything, I feel like they would hide that better then.
No, usually that's a bigger story where it's like, oh my
No, I'm
god.
Like, I mean, the,
See, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew when it said 10 days, I knew it's going to be fucking impossible to run these 10 days because not much fucking happens during them, and I knew you guys were going to have...
Look, if they give me 10 days, I gotta
They
do at
give me
least
10
20
days.
things a day.
you could have shortened it on your end.
It's on a I have a timeline that I have to follow here. Things happen at strict points, and I have to
Exactly.
Understandable.
And you know what that means? We gotta kill that time until the clock runs out.
Bro, what if we sleep and we miss something, you know?
It's
so
true.
I guess you might actually be able to find reference to...
Good, I'll try. I got a nat 20. What do I loot?
Shut up.
I fail.
You don't find any.
I loot the body.
I loot. I get a nat 20.
You find nothing.
Fuck.
Me.
Jerry.
Okay,
I do
okay.
a little search.
What about the
More-
Great Western?
more information
Fucking-
about the...
Alright, I'm gonna put a stop.
Sorry,
to
no,
this.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
look up the hotel.
No, I was gonna look up information about the asylum itself. The place that we're
Okay.
going to.
For the deranged.
Okay, let's go.
Saint Agni.
You're fucking
Saint
Agnes.
Agni.
Let's look at the same as well.
26.
Motherfucker!
No.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
I got
That was one away.
I graduated from high school. I can do this.
I also graduated from high school, but I don't use no fucking library. Fuck you.
Felix is learning how to make books.
learning how to make books. What do you mean? Like,
Conquer
thought you already-
yourself
It
on
turns
the
out
bottom.
I didn't do too well in school.
Hans is
Felix is
secretly
over there. Felix, you're
sabotaging
pretty
his
sure you're
survival.
starting to get a really good grasp on bookbinding.
yeah, like, are you tearing them apart?
He's learned the difference between glue and paste.
Yeah, tearing them apart, and anytime like any librarian runs up to fuss at him, he just gives them a lot of coupons for Tax Max.
We're like, is this over in Europe?
The next time I'm in America, I will be certain to have their most fine cuisine.
I went to
Papers say if you're going to America, you have to stop by the Texican.
I don't know why, but like the first thing,
You have to try one of their new south of the border bowls.
I don't know why, but my mind said that like the thing they offer is surf and turf, and I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Like,
Surf and turf, it's perfect. Just like the Europeans like it.
mm-hmm.
This has got off the rails, hasn't it?
I go to sleep in the library.
I'm
Alright,
reading
well then I
books
guess
about
that's
fashion.
It's gone off the rails because this
I look at
PDF had the
plays until we
foolish-
kill
had the
time.
foolish estimation of
who was the writer of this?
patience.
Wait a minute.
How
Yeah.
dare they expect us to just
Wait a
stop
minute.
investigating? That's not in the fucking description.
9 days to party.
Hey!
I have my suspicions about the writer's name. I don't know. If
Is it?
I don't know if it's
Pendleton
entirely
Ward?
accurate.
Tim Weisman.
He's very wise.
He's very wise. He knows
Do not
something that
doubt
we
him.
don't. Yeah.
Look, it could be. Imagine if this was Pendleton Ward.
Yeah, but what if I would like to bring up this question to you? Imagine dragons.
That's a good point.
Why?
He's
Imagine.
got a.
Every time anyone
Pendleton
says the
too.
word imagine, that's just instantly what I think of.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
It's
do you
'cause
need
it's
a
quite
reason?
funny.
Do you need
Alright,
a reason to imagine?
So what time is it?
New age. To the new age.
Welcome to the new age.
Radioactive!
Alright, stop.
Oh my god.
I dropped my balls.
Okay, we have two choices.
And
We
I
have two
slap-
choices.
Hey,
I
what time
go-
is it? What
I
time is it?
read plays and go to sleep
What time is it?
until the next
It's like
explosion
it's like
happens.
the dead of night.
Okay, alright, yeah,
Oh.
go to bed. Yeah, fuck.
I lay down
go
on
to bed.
the hardwood floor.
Alright, stop
I
yelling.
pick him up and I take him home.
so I'm gonna initiate a bit of a time skip.
Thank God.
What do you mean? There's nothing that really happens.
No,
How
there
could you
really
say
isn't.
So
I
during
don't
this
understand
time,
why.
during this time skip, I'm like, we play board games.
I mean, there's gotta be something that we gotta
Ooh, you're right.
time for.
I get like
I-
violently into these board
Brandon, you
games.
don't
If like,
understand.
it doesn't happen like
Look
that I
what
want.
happens.
Hello everyone, I'm back from the
I-
store. I
No,
have
no, no, no.
I
mousetrap.
can't
I
even
wanna-
hear you, Brandon, because they keep yelling. I
I'm-
don't know what
I-
you're saying.
Does not matter what he's saying. I have mousetrap and I have Monopoly.
I have barely heard a word you've said tonight, Brandon, because everyone else is so much louder.
and I have Sorry und Trouble.
I want to read the man's plays while we kill time.
There's none.
Mr. Estes?
Did you bring some from the library?
Well, that's what I was going to do. We got 10 days. Fuck it.
Okay, you know what? You have 10 days.
You have a library card.
Okay, so over the 10 days,
no, I don't.
we're gonna do staged readings of all of his plays.
Or
For
we
the
could
next
just
10
time skip.
days, you guys sit
I'll read
there
them out loud.
anxiously and uncomfortably, tapping your feet thinking, could be investigating right now. You read
What you playing?
you read some of Estes's plays. They're dreck. They're no good. They're sappy and dumb, and they're not very scary.
Damn.
And they're cliched.
Jeffrey, these things fucking suck.
It's a real bummer.
Why am I Jeffrey?
That's your name, right?
About halfway into this,
Why is Jeffrey so funny?
because you're an idiot.
This is my fucking dating sim.
At about halfway through this process, on October the 24th,
Ooh.
you guys see some strange newspapers. And it's
you
talking about the whole economy of America has just
Shit! I forgot!
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
the
No
stock
wonder!
market has just exploded
Oh,
in
fucking
America.
God, we're dumbasses. I invest in books.
Oh,
I don't think you're gonna be doing a whole lot of bookkeeping.
how's that's going to go?
Books are gonna be useful for
You
five
see
years.
some people in London expressing consternation and others saying, well, at least it's America. It's not like that depression will affect us over here.
I stopped the time skip. I stopped the time skip.
Guys, we gotta fix the
Felix is going to go
depression.
make a few phone calls.
Guys, okay,
Tex
guys,
Mex is
okay,
dead.
while we can,
No. Felix is going to go make a few phone calls to go invest in mob ties.
yes, yeah, we have to
Isn't
go
Felix
invest
already
in.
invested in mob ties?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
Forget bread
getting.
lines, they're going to be tortilla lines.
Uncle, we have
Yeah.
to type all our money in poor people futures. Think about it. There's gonna be so many poor people.
Bronson, you receive a telegram.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hello?
It reads, Bronson! I'd invested every last dime in the public stock of the Ku Klux Klan.
I bet it
We've
worked
lost
really well.
everything, Bronson. I had to sell the house. I had to sell our wedding rings.
No! I
Wait,
wonder how mom's
what?
doing.
I had to sell it to an Italian man because he's the only one who would buy it.
Oh no!
Now he's got that house. He took up position in your room for some reason. He said there was something interesting about it. I don't know what.
No! Oh, I have to get home. I gotta get the. I fucked the yellow kid.
I gotta go back.
I gotta go.
The
It's fine,
mail
though.
place is shutting down. The only business still booming in town is the goddamn Texican. That place is invincible. Bronson, if you ever come back, there'll be nothing left. You're gonna find us on the streets, stomping Vietnamese men for cash.
What did I come back to?
At least he likes doing what he's always loved.
Oh yeah.
Bronson! Oh, your mother wants to write something. Help.
Wait.
Bronson! This is the end! That's the end of the telegram.
Oh, Bronson, it's fine.
I'm so happy they're doing okay.
They're so good.
Do they even know that you own London's old
You'd be
house?
surprised. This happens pretty
They have
often.
no
with them.
idea. I don't think Bronson's ever told them.
They keep selling the same house to an Italian man.
The same Italian man?
Yeah, he always sells it back after like a week though.
What a nice man.
Oh, so she seems.
What the hell happened over there?
The dad has lost all of your money like dozens and dozens of times.
He keeps getting it back and losing it again.
It's just that the Great Depression's happened like 30 times in the last 10
Just
years.
for him. Bronson's mom, on the other hand, lives it.
Yeah.
Like, she's been living it for the past, how old is Bronson?
What do you mean, World Depression
Nice
1?
20. Oh no.
And then you receive a telegram from your boss.
How is he still alive? There's no way.
What do you mean? He's doing great. He's super healthy.
He had a nasty cough,
It
but he
says-
fixed it.
Bronson, cough, cough, stop.
Why stop, Bronson?
It's... This is the end for me, Bronson.
You keep saying that.
I've been dying for the last 5 years,
You've already died like 3 times.
and now this is really it.
This one's the real
You know
one.
how I know? I was in one of those bread lines, and I choked on it. I'm choking on it right now, Bronson, as I type this telegram. No one is helping me, Bronson.
Why you get the telegram?
Why are you doing this now?
Bronson, I tell you this for one reason and one reason alone. You are the most noble, just, good-hearted male man, not male boy, but male man I have ever known.
Yeah, mate.
And as such,
Well, I hope he's a mailman, not a
the Bennington
female man.
Post is in your hand.
Bullshit!
When you return, you are the male king, Bronson, as I once
Wait.
was.
No! That's not a proper fucking term for anything!
That's what he likes to call himself. Leave him alone.
The mail king.
It's his business. He can be what he
Every time we
wants.
walked into the fucking post office, he was like, "Here comes the milk king."
Hail to the king.
I was
That
the
gets to be you.
Postmaster General of Bennington,
Wait,
and in your official capacity as the Postmaster General, it will be your job to, by God, get things done.
I was the Postmaster General, but I appointed myself Emperor.
I won't let you down, Chief.
It'll be 50 cents
This
collect.
is it, Bronson. I'm dying. Dot 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 dot.
Oh, Bronson, how are you going to...
Jack fucking got
He's dead! Bronson, how are you going to run a mail thing in America while you're in London?
Yeah, that seems kind of hard. Like,
Guys, we have to speedrun this.
I don't even know how the fuck mail works. To
I
be
can't
honest.
run that fast.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I
Hey,
can't.
Roman,
I
you'll
can't.
learn, boy. You'll learn real quick.
William, you get a letter.
Oh God,
Uh-oh.
what'd I do this
It's
time?
very simple.
Okay.
It's one line.
Yes.
It says, "We're fine, Big Mama."
Nice.
It says,
Nice.
go, Big Mama.
Wait, where's it from? Where's the address from?
There's no address.
You motherfucker!
It just says in the house.
It came from inside the house.
Oh my god!
Good. That's good.
A rat
The
crawled
house.
through a hole
Just
in the
the
ground.
house.
Oh, rat!
Oh,
I
shit!
wonder what house
No,
she's staying
the
in.
address. I know what you want me to do, and I'm going to oblige you.
Thank you.
The address states not where it is, but simply that it comes from Big Mama's house.
That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
Tyler Perry presents The Bank.
Imagine.
She's got
All he
assets.
wanted from me was Big Mama's house, and I've given it to him.
You did it. You did it. I can sleep
Martin
soundly
Lawrence,
tonight.
somewhere Martin Lawrence is getting a
Very
royalty
confused.
check.
Yeah.
What about Big Mama's assets? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's from the bank.
Yeah, come on, guys. Pay attention.
The bank is really giving her the assets.
All right. Don't. All right. No, we're not doing that. No.
Woo!
No one else knows what we're talking about. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's not canon.
Are you
It's
sure?
not canon!
It's not canon.
Alright, I look, I'm like, oh, I hope this doesn't come to Britain.
Sam.
And I go to bed.
The time skip continues.
No!
Oh, so fast!
And then you wake up suddenly, and it's October the 28th.
Oh, it's almost time.
How's
for
everybody
holidays.
doing?
Doing alright, happy to see you.
Sven.
Oktoberfest.
Me and
Oh my
Anka
God.
have been playing ladders and snake shoots.
Isn't it? It's Thursday now, right?
Snakes and
No, it's
ladders.
Friday.
Heels and escalators.
Eels.
Oh, you
It
mother.
was Black Thursday, right?
Man.
Or no? What's the follow-up?
What?
I thought I had a name for the... Oh no, it was Black Monday?
There was Black Monday and then Black Thursday. It started on one day and ended on
Oh, okay.
and then really kicked off on the other one.
That was it.
That was the best one.
So we're both have happened now. We're dead.
We're dead.
If you
I
listen,
mean-
if you go to the docks and you listen really closely, you can hear what sound like just constant alarm sirens coming from across the sea.
We don't care about the money. Come on. We've got a Yellow King to take down. Come on, boys.
Candy.
I'm sure am glad they're over there and we're over here.
That's right.
What I want to know is,
Where's this stable economy?
Not here.
I want to know is, where's my fucking money?
Sir, your money is gone. We burned it all.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what happened at the Great
Excuse me, I gotta go say hello to the open air outside this 20th story window.
Sir, that's not open air. That's smoke from the money fire.
Oh, my mistake.
That's what happened during the Great Depression.
Choke
We
me!
burned all of the money. Should America stop putting all its money into a giant hole
No.
Where else are we
Fire.
gonna put it?
full of...
Okay, I just
Isn't
went
the
back
money
through
pit-
the pinned
isn't the money
messages
pit in
looking for the
Canada?
date, and I just want to again, as I do occasionally, repost this image.
Thank you.
We keep making references to these images, and no one outside knows.
I
no one
don't
knows.
care. This is what happens when you listen to the audio podcast instead of the video.
Why are you trying to drive people
Jamie,
away?
pull this up!
Hey guys, join our Twitch stream.
Join our
God,
Twitch.
I don't think we
God.
can stream on Twitch.
Look
I
at the
think we
muscles
would
on
get
that ape.
banned for copyrighted music pretty quick.
Oh,
Look at the muscles on that ape. Rippling.
I mean, I don't think they ban. I just think you can't.
I
have it.
forgot how terrible all the pinned messages are.
They're all pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
Every single one is trash.
The worst one is this list of all the Roman characters. Gah.
How vile. I want that beef.
Boy, I love slime.
Fuck you guys.
Boy, I love slime. Oh man, could I ever go for a slop and a slime? A good slop would surely get the spot right now. Oh, hey, is that some ooze I spy over there? Well, don't mind if I do. Just gonna sneak over there and snatch a healthy helping of this sticky green goo. Yoink!
You were keeping the memory of Dick Paradigm alive.
R.I.P. Dick.
I think
Pour one out for
also
him.
the important one of the Aurora shooting was a lot more metal in this universe by KMS.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a fine line.
Follow me.
There's one
Follow
thing- if there's
follow
one
it
thing
immediately.
we can say about our comedy here at Call of Cthulhu, it's that it's
It's not very
tasteful.
good.
I love that
It's that
immediately.
we did that over a year ago.
Immediately following the Aurora shooting quote is this wonderful text: 543 dead.
All of the dead.
Bro, that's... The Orient Express was wacky.
It's been almost 2 years since we started playing.
Still
Yeah.
just as racist as ever.
We spent a long time in Italy.
That was a good time.
Did.
We
Italia.
really did.
Italia burned to the ground. Italia dead in a ditch.
So, anyways,
Nice.
it's October 28th.
Yes. We wake up.
Is today the day?
Today is the day. He is visiting London. Staying at the Great West. Not the best, but the great.
Should I,
We must contact him there if we are willing to meet.
hmm.
And you are welcome to bring a colleague or assistant, should you so wish.
Was it, like singular? Did it just say like
it
one or
says
the other?
A.
Okay.
I don't think
I
you can
changed
press
the
the
word
multiple.
to colleagues because the text of the PDF makes it very clear that the whole party's supposed to come. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well then, should we dress up for it?
I don't really have fancy clothes.
I don't either. I got like what I got on. You know?
I got like $5.
That's not a whole lot.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's a whole lot now, isn't it?
Hey!
We already have very nice clothes.
Actually,
Yeah.
sorry, I
yeah,
have
you guys all bought
$2.
nice clothes to go to the play.
Did I?
I know, I
Oh,
did.
Yeah,
maybe.
we did.
I got a very nice set of clothes already.
I got $2.
Does Hans still just wear shorts?
Well, as is the style and legal requirements in of all Germans, yes, I wear shorts at all times.
God. When Hans learns about breakaway pants, they're gonna break his mind.
Hans is
Oh.
going to invent them.
Someone's. I'll do it. I'll do it.
What are you gonna do?
I'll invent them.
Oh.
That'll be my contribution to this fucking fictional world.
Alright. We drive into the Great West.
Not directly though. We don't want to hit it.
You
Do we know
drive
where it is?
to the Great Western Hotel at
I wanna get up the
Paddington
news-
Station, the terminus of the Great Western Railway in West London.
Oh.
It is a comfortable, reasonably priced establishment. It's not too nice, not too bad. It's just a nice middle-of-the-road hotel. It looks comfy.
Doesn't look so great to me.
If you're some kind of fucking elitist, perhaps.
I'm just saying.
I know you're used to fucking living on the bank's dime, but
Oh, they have plants inside. Oh, that's amazing. It's like they are playing God. We see. Oh. They're able to mimic this.
Oh my god, that was way too loud.
In Germany, they don't have potted plants. It's.
Oh, is that the war?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
barge
to grab a
inside
newspaper.
brazenly, pushing over an elderly woman.
Shattering
Nice.
the doors.
Shattering the doors in that grandpa's
I'm gonna
head.
make sure the elderly woman's hip is shattered too, along with the door.
You go back and step on her. You keep fucking like you ground pound her.
I go down
Just
and pound
walk
the
up
lady.
slowly and down smash that old lady.
No, he's pretty quick about it.
I can't believe Anker just hit that lady with the butt of his shotgun
I
in the
can,
middle of a bank in London.
I can believe it.
I don't think this is
Yeah.
a bank.
Uncle, you're so
Bank now.
silly. Uncle, you are losing grip on reality. You're so crazy.
The
I
desk
lost the grip
manager.
on reality a long time ago.
I want a newspaper. Newspaper.
Me too.
There's nothing interesting in the newspaper right now.
There's nothing.
I
I
read
mean,
about
there's
I guess
something
you could
relevant
say-
in the newspaper. What the fuck do you want from
Okay.
me? Come up with random fucking stories? Get
It's
off
a
my ass!
stoplight crash. I
Goddamn.
thought that'd be interesting.
A lot of things are in the
stuff.
news these days.
I would hope
A
so.
lot of things are in the news these days.
So
There's a
you
story.
are
What that's from?
you are fucking rubbing my balls tonight, and I want you to stop.
Oh look! I found a story about the horse that's
Okay,
really
bro.
it's really big. It's like 10 feet.
What?
Doesn't say what dimensions.
Shit,
It's
you're-
just 10 feet. It's a pretty big horse. That's your news story for today.
The desk manager is sitting at the front desk, and he's just sitting there looking bored and annoyed.
I'm reading the newspaper.
Sorry, I was eating chicken. I walk up to him. Hey, hey, Jonathan. What's the name of the guy we're gonna meet? Jonathan. Jeffrey. Jeremiah. What's your fucking name? I shake him.
Who is he shaking?
You.
Are you?
Yes.
Alright.
What's the name of the man that we gotta meet?
What? Oh, it's, I believe Dr. Highsmith?
Yeah, we're here to see Dr. Highsmith.
Heisman?
Yeah, that.
You did see Dr. Highsmith?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call up. And he looks over at the rotary phone and he extremely slowly dials the number.
You seen that economy shit? That shit's kind of whack. Like, I'm just trying to like idly make conversation with him as he's doing this.
He sort of glares back at you and he says, "It sounds like you fucked."
Yeah. Yeah. Good thing I'm over there, and or I'm over here, and that's over there.
He's over there.
What I want to know is, here we go. He picks up the phone.
Good.
Dr. Highsmith, you got, what's your name?
I quickly grab the paper from, God damn it, what is your fucking name, Sophie? What is your character's name?
I don't know. What is it, Nick?
I don't know, I keep
Jeffrey,
wanting to say Johnny.
Johnny LaGrasse.
No, Johnny LaGrasse is dead.
I know he's dead.
I think
What is
his
your
name is Joseph, right?
Alright, Joseph.
He's
Fucking
flat as a
JoJo's
Stanley.
Bizarre Adventure ass motherfucker.
What? I'm
Alright,
not Joseph Joestar.
I grab the paper from Joseph's hand to read what my name is.
What your name is?
Yeah,
Joseph, what's my name?
Oh wait, it should
It's
yeah,
the
it should just be
same
my
as
real
your
name.
just with a doctor in front.
William Pringlier.
He puts his phone. William Pringlier.
Why did everybody like make that face trying to tell my last name? Like, it's smart.
He puts the phone down. He says to meet him in the lounge. He'll be down shortly.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
I go and sit.
A small amount of time passes.
Nice.
And then, suddenly, a man marches into the lounge.
Mhm.
A tall, well-dressed man in tweeds with a smoking pipe, brown hair and a very closely trimmed beard and rather bushy eyebrows.
Can we see a picture of this man?
There is not a good picture of him.
Oh damn.
It's not quite like the other one. Just picture it in your mind's eye.
Yeah,
you
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
I'm a troglodyte. I can't.
And he marches over and he says, "Well, you must be Dr. Prenglier."
That would be me.
Oh,
And you
he was
must
looking at
be-
Joseph.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Dr. Prenglier.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
apologies. Hello.
It's fine. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm a big fan of your work.
Absolute pleasure to meet you. Your work has astonished me. I find you to be an exceptional psychoanalyst, let me tell you, and I'm very delighted to be working with you.
Oh well, thank you. I'm glad to be working with you as well.
You are American. I wasn't aware. This is quite interesting. I've not. Have you heard about the economy?
Yeah. No, I'm just glad I don't.
Horrifying,
You know.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I store all my money like under the beds. You know, like
I
I
saw a
don't trust.
photograph of what was going on over there. Just devilish stuff.
Oh, I have not seen this photograph.
Oh, let me tell you, it's not for the weak of stomach.
Oh, show me.
I mean, I don't have it on me.
Where is it?
Show me the
Sort of furrows his
goddamn
brow a
picture.
little bit, and then he says, "Well, actually, this is actually a good thing finding out you are a bit of an iron gut on you, because there's some disturbing things I have to talk to you about.
Well, should we
Please
do
have a
it?
seat. Are these your?
We're gonna do it out here in the lobby or lounge area.
He waves his arm around. And he says, "It's totally deserted," and it is.
Oh yeah, look at
We're
that.
here. Hello.
My room is quite small, and it seems like you've got a lot of assistants.
I do indeed. I mean,
Each
it's
can
only
give us.
when I travel overseas for things like this. So
Apologies, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Charles Highsmith. Might I know your names?
Hallo, ja, I am Hans Nussverkaufer. Nice to meet you.
Anker Gielhoff, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, I am Joseph Schmidt,
Hello.
and
the other ones don't
kid
talk, I
jacking
guess.
off in the corner is
Yeah.
Bronson,
Mhm.
and the man trying to steal people's hats is Felix.
Looks like you've
I have
got,
earned every one
Quite
of these
enough.
hats.
looks like you've got quite enough, but I don't begrudge a man his peculiarities.
I mean, it's yeah.
Well, so this is a bit of an interesting matter. I'm just want to preface by saying that I'm happy to let you work any way you deem effective, as long as the privacy of the matter and the good name of St. Agnes's is maintained.
It will be. I assure you. I've worked with these fine young men for plenty of years. They will not. They won't. They wouldn't do anything I wouldn't do. You know.
Well, I'm delighted to hear. He lights up his pipe. He says, "So, you received my letter about patient W and his incident, the murder that he was committed to the asylum for, and his scotophobia, and of course, the fact that I believe he is ready to be released, but his brother in particular is extremely resistant to this."
Now, what is patient W's opinion on being released at this time?
Well, let me lay out everything without these silly little spy names. The patient's name is Alexander Roby.
Oh! Well, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Well, there it is.
Oop, there it is.
How do you spell that?
Why, it's spelled like this.
Thank you
Writes
for
it in the
taking
ear.
my
Oh
notepad out
fuck,
of my
I
hand.
missed the Y.
I thought it was 2 E's.
Okay.
I like 2 E's better.
It's an invisible Y.
Invisible man.
His
Invisible
brother,
man's outside.
his brother is Graham Roby, a prominent banker. Graham and the family doctor, Dr. Lionel Trollope, committed Alexander to St. Agnes's Asylum almost 2 years ago. Along with myself as the superintendent, we signed the order on petition that authorized his admittance. And this was, of course, close upon the murder of Herbert, the father of Alexander and Graham, and their sister Georgina at their family home in London. Now, Alexander has suffered from night terrors since his committing, but I have been encouraged by his progress. I don't see any evidence of untreatable long-term insanity, and brief and predictably spaced attacks of his terrors have been controlled by strong sleeping drafts. The order on petition, of course, in English law, commits a patient for a maximum of 2 years, and his committal is due for review. Now, it's up to me to decide whether to release him or to keep him committed, but I'm uneasy on this matter. It concerns the stance of his family, particularly his brother Graham. All of my communication with the case has been with Dr. Trollope. I already said his name, but now you laughed at it.
I'm dying.
He's laughing at the first. He's laughing at the first one still.
It might actually be pronounced Trollope, because there's an E at the end, but I've been reading it Trollop, because it's funnier. Dr. Trollope, who appears to be working at the behest of Graham, has been urging me by letter over the course of the last year to keep Alexander committed. It's quite clear that the family is leaning upon him, but they won't speak to me directly, irritatingly. I would like to know why they oppose his release so fervently. He appears to be getting better. It's just peculiar. There are a number of things I would like you to assist me with, Doctor. It takes you a second, William, to realize that Doctor is you.
Oh my.
I look around and then they're just like my eyes go wide for a minute. It's like, oh, he's talking to me.
Oh.
Yes. What?
Would you intervene to hear Dr. Trollope's views? Unfortunately, Dr. Trollope and myself have retreated into entrenched positions. Perhaps your independent nature could move things.
And I'd be happy to assist.
Perhaps you could even speak to Graham Roby.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I would also. I'm very.
To learn more about the family history of Alexander, what led up to his admission, his character while at liberty.
Now, would it at all be possible for us to talk to Alexander Roby himself to see what?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, that was what I was going to ask next. If you could have an interview with Alexander himself, which I think would be helpful in helping
it would be most
help
beneficial.
me come to a decision. I will reassess my own position in light of any new information, of course, but at the moment I am planning to recommend his release into the care of a relative or convalescent home. It'll need to be the latter if the family remain dead set against his release, of course. I will, of course, write to both Dr. Trollope and Mr. Roby a letter of introduction, and I can provide you with their addresses.
That would be most helpful.
I will be returning to Herefordshire tomorrow, on the 30th, and on that time, if you would like to accompany me, you can speak to Alexander yourself.
That would be good on the 30th, you said.
Yes, or if you would like to come another time, you need only call from Hereford Station and a car will pick you up. If you have any more questions about the case or anything, perhaps the nature of his insanity, I would be delighted to provide anything I can.
Now, would it at all be possible for myself to go see Alexander Roby without you present? Because I have a strong suspicion that he might be more willing to, to be a little bit more upfront when he's with someone that he's not a little, he'll let his guard down.
I understand exactly what you mean, Doctor.
Yes.
And I appreciate your wisdom in this matter. Yes, I do believe it would be prudent for you to see Alexander without my presence. However, I'm not comfortable authorizing any interviews while I am not back at my official position. So I would like to be returning to the asylum in official capacity, but of course you may conduct the interview without my presence.
Alrighty, that sounds good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice job.
I'm patting myself on the back.
Yeah.
Because now we'll be able to get information out of them that, will make everyone involved seem fucking insane.
Yeah, we point a gun at Alexander and said, "Where's the fucking Yellow King?"
Where are the drugs?
We've made something terrible, boys.
I did have a
From the minds of BKMS, behold, the Pringleers.
God, dude.
There it is.
Why?
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I had a vision and I needed it. The Pringle ears.
It works. It's good.
That is
What have I done?
that is bad to see.
This needs to be the thumbnail of the episode.
Oh god, the Pringle ears.
Pin it.
That's what I call all my like band, my
We got
army
2
of
pins
assistants.
tonight.
What the fuck?
Now I did have one question regarding the murders themselves. I plan on asking Alexander, just to see what his take on it was. But what is the official report on that? What was the motive for it? Like, what was? Yeah, just any information regarding
It's a
that
bit of a
incident.
complicated matter. They involved great brutality. Of course, Herbert, his father, and Miss Georgina were murdered, Georgina being the sister of Alexander and Graham. The motive was unknown, and Alexander was... I'm afraid I don't know all the details, but Alexander was found amidst the bodies and confessed to the murders. But no charges were brought against him in light of what I understand to be his apparent mental break and what I understand to be the curious nature of the crimes. I wish I could be more detailed. However, since he's been committed, Alexander has not mentioned the deaths.
Is that in part on any of your like avoidance of bringing up the topic, or is that something he actively avoids?
At first, we tried to be gentle around the issue, of course. You don't want to provoke a break or provoke violence, perhaps. We don't know if... We feared at first that perhaps he had gone into some sort of
catatonic state or something.
Dissociative break, perhaps a fugue state even, and that we could trigger it by reminding him of the violence. But once we did slowly start to introduce it, it's not that he doesn't remember it, it's that he doesn't interact, he doesn't engage when it's brought up.
Meaning he'll just completely shift topics, or
he will shut down. And shifting topics, well, he's not been intensely lucid all the time. He's still quite mad, but he is getting better. There are many times where he will speak and it will not make a lot of sense, and switching topics is something that he will just do, but not in a dangerous sense, more in a sense that he will likely need to be cared for the rest of his life.
Now this is just my professional opinion, but just basing it off the information you have just told me right now, I feel like my gut is saying that you probably should not let this man out if there's a chance for him to go that direction that you were fearing.
Well, that's what we feared initially, but over the course of the last 2 years, we've interacted with him a great deal. We've brought in a number of different people. He's even had a visitor from his previous life.
A family member?
No, I believe an old girlfriend, some company that the family was unhappy with him keeping.
Interesting.
Who was it?
Do you have a name for this?
I wish I could recall the name, I'm sorry.
I'll probably have to... I'm sure if I ask the contacts with the family, I might be able to get that information out.
Very likely.
Alright, well...
But over that course, and of course, our treatment of his scotophobia, he's been remarkably docile. He has periods of panic. He has periods of these night terrors, but he's not violent. He's not a violent individual at all. I am the superintendent of an asylum, and I have seen many violent patients, and he has none of the hallmarks of one.
Well,
any consistent night terrors?
Yes. Like, what does he ever, like, detail what these night terrors are about? Or, well, actually, that's not how fucking night terrors work. They just happen, right? I don't even know how night terrors work. How do they work?
It's a bit curious. They manifest themselves when sleep is interrupted by periods of panic. Pulse and breathing are rapid, pupils are dilated, hair stands on end, he is confused and hard to calm down. I've been administering half a fluid ounce of laudanum to stop these periods.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It sure is.
Hook me up, brother.
He's completely sane, I say as he's twitching on a lot of drugs.
Hey man, laudanum is perfectly fine, and it's medicinal. It's medicinal.
The curious thing is that the phobias appear to be, well, how do I put this? Seasonal? It's strange.
What season do they come out?
He opens up his briefcase, he pulls out a little file, and he sets it down. He says, "You see here, Roby was prescribed medication here upon admission in November 1926, and he was kept on it until April of 1927. He was free of medication and of attacks until an incident on... Oh, shit, I fucked up.
Were you telling me information you shouldn't have?
No, just, it's the years are wrong because I skipped it forward a year.
Oh, right.
So, pretend...
Yeah, 27?
In November 1927...
Yeah, there it is.
Until April 1928. He was free of medication and of attacks until an incident on October 19th, 1928, when he was given 2 3-month prescriptions.
Around
he was unmedicated and free from attacks from April 1929 until another recent incident on October the 15th of this year.
It happened October 15th?
That's right. Quite recently.
When was the rehearsal?
He is currently back on the medication.
When was the rehearsal again? Was it 2 days prior or just the night prior?
The rehearsal was... You never asked, but you
I remember them talking about the rehearsal.
You assume it was probably in the immediate days preceding the performance.
Which one was the riot? Oh, fuck.
But yeah, when did we get here?
The play is the 17th.
You saw the play on the 17th.
Yeah. But if the murder happened in autumn, the night terrors happened in autumn until what? Beginning of summer or mid-spring, I guess.
They lasted. They appear to last from around mid-October to early April. After which point he can be safely taken off the medication again until we reach October again.
And is there not a fear that if you let him out into society again, that
they're not violent? They're just they're frightening for him.
This man
troubling for him, but not for. I mean, they're fucked up people, but if he's not going to hurt anybody, he can freak out on his own
they're
time.
like very, very, very powerful panic attacks. Really, he is very frightened and confused, and he retracts into himself, and he...
It's like William is getting like... I don't want to say visibly displeased, but it's like, he's like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like he's dissatisfied, I guess, with what he's telling him.
Yeah.
Well, now, Doctor, like I said before, I've not spoken with everyone involved, so I cannot give my professional opinion yet, but I feel like this is a man that should not be set free quite yet.
Well, I understand how it sounds, and
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to talk with him and his, relatives to be able to come up with a professional, formal opinion.
Understand that Graham and Dr. Trollope may sell you a bit of a false bill of goods in terms of his demeanor.
I have not even considered that. I will approach this situation with an open mind, no matter what I'm going to walk with.
To use your ample, robust, and well-documented psychoanalytic skills.
Looks at psychoanalysis skill.
Actually,
One.
No. Oh wait. Oh god, it is 1.
He looks at 1. Fuck!
He pats you on the shoulder and he says, I trust you entirely, and I place this matter in your capable hands, Doctor.
You may
Thank
kill
you.
a man.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Well, I suppose that should be it, unless any of my assistants have anything to add.
Why did you have to...
I would be pleased to answer any questions from your assistants if they have.
If they don't speak up within, like, 3 seconds, I'm leaving.
What is Dr. Trollope known for? Did he describe that? I might have missed it.
It might have been in one of the fucking letters.
What'd you say?
What is Dr. Trollope known for? What works? Or regarding...
He's the family doctor.
Ah.
The Robies.
Does he specialize in any psycho, or just general doctor?
Kind of jack of all trades, I think.
Okay.
Family psychiatrist. That's-
Family everything. They're
Yeah.
they're rich.
Just the family doctor.
They're
yeah.
rich. They have a guy
Yeah.
who does it all.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna do everything, I'm not gonna do it well, buddy. Jeez.
Lionel Trollope.
$20 is $20, you know? What did Graham do for a living?
Graham is a banker.
Banker. Oh,
Prominent
That's unfortunate.
banker, mine.
that's unfortunate.
I mean, it's a good thing, you know, that is over in America.
Do we actually have like a crime or? Well, no crime was reported.
Oh, yeah,
There's
you
no
know what?
official report.
Yeah.
On the murders or murder scene.
As a matter of fact, I do believe. Hold on. Here we are. And he reaches through his briefcase and he pulls out like an old newspaper clipping.
Oh, see, there it is.
Nice.
He says,
Fucking-
I have here what I believe was the newspaper article from that time, along with the obituary. It has some information you could perhaps follow up on.
See, this is why I bring these boys along. They help me pick up on these sort of things.
I can see that. They are quite sharp.
Ouch.
I'm
Shit,
very
one of
edgy.
Bronson is just sitting in the corner and he's just like fucking playing with a piece of paper and he ends
He's
up
like,
cutting
oh,
himself.
Shit.
I've been doing jumping jacks for 30 minutes straight.
So,
We haven't even been here for.
Yeah, allow me to read it out loud to you in a dramatic fashion and then post it
that-
to you
that
using
would be-
Share X.
shove it
That
on
would
my
be
face. Staple
I don't know
it
what
to my
Share X
forehead.
is. It sounds like something bad, but
Ahem.
sure.
Is that laudanum?
Murder! Murder!
Okay.
But
Mayfair Mansion.
Mayfair.
Family member held for questioning. A double murder was committed last night at the home of Mr. Herbert Roby, 4 Curzon Street, Mayfair. The police were called to the house at 10:45 p.m. by domestic staff to discover the bodies of 2 family members, Mr. Herbert Roby himself and his daughter, Miss Georgina Roby. Police say that this does not appear to be a random attack or the work of burglars, and that the motive is as yet unknown. A family member has been detained to assist with their inquiries, which are ongoing. Mr. Herbert Roby, 64, was retired from the Foreign Office and the father of the well-known merchant banker Mr. Graham Roby, who was not in town at the time of the tragedy. 15th October 1927. And then he says, and this here is the obituary. Herbert Arthur Roby, suddenly on 14th October 1927, at his home in Mayfair, aged 64 years, survived by 2 sons, Graham and Alexander. A private service will be held on 23rd October. Flowers should be sent to the Ames Funeral Home in Westminster.
Was there an obituary for Georgina?
Not one that I was able to dig up. I'm certain there is one, but I don't have it with me, I'm afraid.
What was Herbert a foreign diplomat, was it?
He worked in the Foreign Office.
I don't know what that means. Just like
The Foreign Office.
It is the FCO promotes the United Kingdom's interests overseas, supporting our citizens and businesses around the globe. It is a ministerial. It's some sort of government foreign thing.
Okay. Generic.
Oh, the
diplomat
leader
shit,
of it is
I
the
guess.
Secretary of State of the United Kingdom. So it's like a proper government agency.
Yeah, it's embassy bullcrap. Oh, that's how you spell Graham. It has an E at the end. Look at that.
Fucking British.
So it's found at night. He's terrified at night.
Nightmare.
Daughter dead.
That's what we're gonna do. That's the real reason why I asked the doctor if we can like go in there by ourselves, because I want to be able to like surround him. Yeah, I want to surround him and scream nightmare.
I just want to sit.
You're gonna surround him and go nightmare.
Wait. So
It
I
actually
thought
cured his insanity.
he said that Graham Roby found him at the scene and was like, "Oh, let's get you." Oh shit! It was just random maids or whatever.
It was the staff.
It was the butler.
The butler turns to the camera and he says, "It's me. It's Hastur."
Oh no!
Why do you get so close to the camera to say that?
You can do that.
He's eating the boom mic operator. He's eating the boom mic operator. Oh my god.
Oh, he's boring.
Can you imagine people listening to this shit when they go to bed? Like they're like, oh boy, can't wait.
This is ASMR.
Yeah.
The dulcet tones of Call of Cthulhu here.
People are crazy.
I've never listened to a full recording, so I don't know how it sounds.
People listen to these fucking
Garbage.
You think, did I?
We love you.
Why did. What?
Heart face.
I can't believe he's gone.
Oh, that was
Purple?
Arpel.
Yeah.
Did his internet die?
No.
Still online. Oh,
There it is. He tripped. He got back up though.
I fell on the boom mic and clicked the disconnect button.
What happened in here?
I don't know.
You just dropped
He
out.
just vanished.
I left on purpose, but I came back and everything is fucked.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you're lagging.
It's you.
Oh yeah, you sound like a bleep and a bloop.
I've never heard of that.
Ah!
You've upset the Discord gods.
Hmm.
Alright,
The Discord god is Discord.
Is it a cub?
Well,
he's howling at the moon.
alright, well, thank you for the information, I suppose. I think that's everything, right? I turned to the monkey bunch.
Everyone nods.
so we don't know what staff member found him?
No, not from the information you currently have.
Well, Mr. Graham can probably tell us that.
Mr. Graham.
Anyways,
That's not his name.
a bit of writing I have to attend to at the moment. I trust that you have this in the bag.
I don't know why you would trust him.
Random question. Has Mr. Oh,
Roby?
Jesus. Mr. Alexander Roby ever mentioned a Mr. Estes?
Well, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Alright, well, thank you for your time. I hold out my hand to shake his.
He shakes your hand firmly and vigorously.
Good man. I
Says-
return the favor.
Good luck, Doctor.
Thank you. I will be back, I will be back with my formal opinion on the matter.
Very good,
Do we
Dr.
get-
Prenglia. I shall
Do we-
be here for the next 2 days, and then on the 30th I shall depart. If you would like to join me and speak to Alexander then, that would be
I
Question.
think we're going to end up doing
Question:
that. with you.
What are you here for, Doctor?
What
are
am
you
I here
physically-
for?
Yes.
Oh, I just had some business in town. Nothing really important.
Oh.
We all not.
Yeah.
He's jacking off.
You
Yes,
have
yes.
to
Right now?
listen. You have to have some boring meetings and kiss some asses if you want to run an asylum in this part of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Just
We all
saying.
not.
Yes, of course.
Yes, yes.
I'll eat some ass.
He'll eat ass. That's why I bring him
I
along.
will eat ass in
You've
public.
got to eat some ass to run
In
this
public?
If there's one thing I've learned in my official capacity as superintendent of the St. Agnes Asylum, it's that sometimes you've got to eat the booty like groceries.
I'll write that down.
Write it down. Oh, eat ass like
Just got
groceries.
to chow down, you know?
Take a bite out of the
The
hole.
thing is, it's perfectly clean.
Take a bite of
Always?
crime's ass.
It's dirtier licking a doorknob.
You know, it's illegal to lick doorknobs on other planets.
Because it's toxic, sir. Goodbye. He walks
I
up,
look-
he walks out, and he goes back upstairs.
I look up from licking the doorknob. Oh,
What? Oh, God, get his ass.
Hans, why are you doing that again?
Throw him in jail.
am I going to be sick?
You might be. I'm not taking
You're
care of you.
already
He's already turning green.
Oh, Hans, you look like a fucking cartoon.
I failed my cons if I died.
Oh, he's dead.
No.
Alright, we fucking leave.
I want to
Next.
go bury Hans and go.
Actually, would this be a good point to, like, stop?
Probably.
I think it
I
would
mean,
be.
I can
You know
go
what?
later, but
I know you can, but
obviously
if
if
I,
we're-
I would
This
like
is-
to go run some errands before stores
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, understandable. It's a weekday.
Alright. Hopefully
yeah.
next time we'll get to start this a little fucking earlier, because all we got to do was Dr. Highsmith's meeting.
Italy arc.
I'm telling you, like, as long as it's a consistent thing, it'll feel more natural.
We're gonna pick at it every little
see.
piece.
We're gonna pick our
Ladies and
scabs.
gentlemen,
Come!
if this session felt too short, please direct.
You know what? No. You know what? No.
Please,
Sorry, no, but
This is-
I have something to say. Subscribe!
Yeah, make a
Nick
fucking
at
comment.
furaffinity.net.
Hans looks like one of the aliens from Planet 51.
Shut up.
Which one?
Shut the fuck up. The one with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I'm gonna disappear.
He looks like this
I
guy.
love y'all. Boy.
But like, no, like make people like if people didn't like this shit, like leave a comment, and I guess and I'm not gonna pay attention to it, but
Leave
I
a
might
comment, unsubscribe,
say mean things about us.
Post a link to your blog spot where you talk about what an idiot Nick is and how dumb he is and how
Which-
much he smells.
Hey, but there are two Nicks in here. It's talking about you too.
That's okay. They can talk about how much I smell. I encourage it.
I don't.
Nick smells like a.
But
I'll entitle this episode,
The Pringleers.
yes, please.
I fucking will not.
You have to.
That's
You have
That's
to
the
include
session. That's
Pringleers.
the session. Goodbye.